Hey, this is Flo, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can integrate Lottie animations in your iOS app. Lottie is basically a way to animate from JSON, which basically replaces GIFs in most contexts. There is this great web page called Lottiefiles, and I'm sure there are plenty more pages where you can grab these animations. But there are thousands and hundreds of thousands of animations here. For example, I just searched for green, and yeah. I will just show you in this video how you can grab such an animation and display it in your SwiftUI app. Okay, so first of all, let's select one of these. For example, let's take the green confirm animation. And then up here you can see the download button, and there's a bunch of different options. And the one that we are going to use for Swift in particular is Lottie.json. So just download that and then drag it into your Xcode project. Definitely make sure to hit copy items if needed. Then hit finish. You can also rename this. Let's just call it confirm.json. And as you can see, this is just a giant JSON file with numbers and animations. Okay, let's get back to the browser because there's a second thing that we need, and that's the Lottie Ios Sdk. You can just grab it from Airbnb's GitHub page. So just copy the URL here, and then go back into Xcode, File, Swift Packages, and add package dependency. Paste the URL here. You can just hit next here. This should be pretty quick as Lottie isn't that huge of a package. Okay, then just hit finish, and you should see Lottie show up on the left side here in your Swift package dependencies. Okay, let's wait for Xcode to index the files, and now we are good to go. The only issue right now is that the Lottie Ios SDK is only working with UIKit. So we will have to write our own UIViewRepresentable struct, which is actually no problem at all, and we can even make it reusable for any Lottie animation. So let's just hit Command N to create a new Swift file, and I'm just calling it Lottie image. Then up here, obviously import SwiftUI and also import Lottie. And now let's actually go into the UIViewRepresentable. So this is a struct like any view, and it's actually very simple. So let's call it Lottie image, and this will have to conform to UIViewRepresentable. This protocol needs you to implement two functions. The first one is make UIView, and the second one is update UIView. In our case, we actually don't need the update function, so I'll just leave it empty here. And in the make UI view, we will actually construct the UIKit view from the Lottie package and then return it in the end so we can pass it into SwiftUI. This is actually pretty easy. Let me show you how it works. Okay, so now let's fill out these functions. As I already told you, we don't really need the update function in our context. We just need the make UI view function. So let's specify a UI view with an empty frame, just like that. And this will basically then hold our Lottie animation view. So let's create the animation view, and this is just called animation view from the Lottie package, just like that. Now we can grab an animation by the name of our JSON file. So yeah, let's just call it animation, and this is capital animation dot named, and then we can pass the confirm string here, which is the name of our JSON file. The next we can set some properties on our animation view. So first of all, let's set the animation to be the one that we just specified here, so our confirm JSON animation. Next we can define the content mode. So in this case I will just say scale aspect fit, so it doesn't stretch out, but it just takes all of the space that it needs and preserves its aspect ratio. Then let's also specify the loop mode, and this is something particular to Lottie. So there are a couple different loop modes. You can either loop the animation indefinitely or infinitely. You can play it once, which I usually do for most animations, You can auto reverse, so it will play forward and then reverse back, or you can specify a number of repeats or reversed repeats. So in our case, I will just say play once. Okay, and then let's just say animation view dot play, and this basically starts the animation. Okay, let's add some layout constraints here. You don't need to understand them right now. Yeah, I'll just add it for the sake of completion. So let's say animation view dot translates auto resizing mask into constraints is false. Okay, and then we can already add our animation view into our view, which will return in the end. So let's say view dot add subview our animation view. And now let's activate some constraints as well. So ns layout constraint dot activate. Okay. Let's constrain the height anchor. Constraint equal to our view.height anchor, so it always fills the exact height, and then let's also do the same with the width anchor. Let's just copy paste here. Width anchor equals to our view.width anchor. So that way our animation view will always fill our UI view that we constructed up here. And then in the end we can just say return our view. Alright, this is already pretty cool. Let's actually add two more small things here. So we can actually reuse this in different projects. So one thing is we could extract the name of the animation into a variable. So we could say let animation name be of type string. And then we can remove it here and just say animation name. And then let's also grab the loop mode. So let's look at its type. Over here, Lottie loop mode, okay. So let's say let loop mode of type Lottie loop mode, and then we can just paste it in here. Alright, now that it's already everything in our view representable, and now we can use this Lottie image inside of our SwiftUI app. So let's go back to the content view. Let's replace the text here with our Lottie image. And as you can see, now we need to specify the animation name, which in this case is confirm, as that's our JSON file. And as the loop mode, let's just use play once. Let's also give this a frame of, let's say, 200 by 200. Okay, then let's open up the canvas using Command Option and Enter, and then Command Option P to resume the canvas. Okay, and now let's hit play. And as you can see, there's our animation. Let's stop this again and, for example, change the loop mode to loop. Hit play again, and then you will see the animation will loop and repeat forever. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.